Yeah, I think for any startup founder, no matter what sector you're in, it's pretty overwhelming the amount of suppliers that you need to pick from. In recruitment especially, your key decisions are really CRM providers, invoice financing, lawyers, accountants, and there's just so much choice out there. So I would say each and every one of them is really important because it's going to be the backbone of your business. So we went through a pretty rigid process in selecting them because essentially we want all our clients and candidates, as well as our employees, to have a really high-end and personable process when interacting with our third-party suppliers.
Actually, I think when we were choosing back office and third-party invoice financing, etc., I think one thing that we had actually at the top of the list was actually communication, trust, and actually speed of response in short. So having worked with 3R for coming up to 10 months, we could not be happier. Where there have been issues or we needed to speak to someone, and there haven't been many, our calls are always picked up almost within the first ring. There's always a solution orientated approach to any kind of creases that we need to figure out, and it's a human element. We're speaking to human beings at the end of the day very, very quickly to help us out. We wanted to speak to someone as soon as an issue came up, and that's what we've got with 3R, so we're chuffed a bit.
Yes, I think in founding any sort of business, in the first year, you end up wearing every hat. It's everything from marketing, finance, ops, technology. I think me and Tom swapped wearing each hat many times, but the one area that really matters to drive growth in year one is commercial activities. So in having a reliable, trustworthy and compliant provider like 3R in the background has really given us a backbone of our business and operations to allow me and Tom to focus on all things commercial. So it's freed up loads of our time and gives us a lot of peace of mind, which is invaluable in year one. I find the founders community a pretty benevolent bunch, so that should help with your shortlisting. Once you have shortlisted your final 1, 2 or 3 providers, just get as many references as you can, not just from other competitors or recruiters in the market, but from the clients and candidates that ultimately use that product and service as well. I think if you do your due diligence, the answer should come naturally that 3R is the partner of choice for recruiters at our level.